Okay, it's really wonderful to see Francis here this morning. Francis is a legend in the Department of Chemistry. After graduating from Mount Holyoke College, Francis worked with Dr. Carl Gerasi at CIBA. When Gerasi left to join Syntex in Mexico, Francis joined Gilbert Stork's group at Harvard, and then moved with the Stork group here to Columbia to join the Department of Chemistry. For 7 years, she was a member of Louis Sarret's chemistry department at Merck in Rahway, my old digs, and was a member of the well-known steroid research group there. Later, she returned to Columbia University as director of the chemical laboratories, where she worked for over 30 years before her retirement. She then worked at Columbia Medical School and later for a major charitable foundation in New Jersey. She's now retired and lives in Inglewood, New Jersey. Francis.
This is the old-fashioned way. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry we had to get up so early this morning. To see all of your smiling faces, it was worth it. I want to say a few words about Gilbert. These are personal observations, as you'll see, and even involve his family and letters flying back between Paris and New York to write this speech, so I can guarantee the news is fresh. We are here today to celebrate the life of Gilbert Stork. And in doing so, we celebrate the renowned reputation of the Department of Chemistry of Columbia University, in which he and his organic chemistry colleagues contributed their entire professional life. Gilbert played a major role in recruiting each of them, a major role in recruiting the organic division, making him the most successful recruiter I've ever encountered. Consider the organic division, composed of Ronald Russell, Samuel Danishevsky, Koji Nakanishi, Thomas Katz, Nicholas Turo, Clark Still, as well as Gilbert Stork. And that's quite a list of an organic group in the United States of America. Even Linus Pauling couldn't get members of the organic group to leave Columbia. Columbia was the core of their professional lives, and respect and pride was the natural product, sorry for the pun, of the group's feelings towards each other. I have given several talks about music, and they had this easy, very functional attitude towards everyday problems. But this is not unusual talk. And we are very sad to lose him from us. In thinking about Gilbert's life, I realized how little I knew about his life in France before he came here, and even in his early life in the United States. I know a lot about his life here, and I've said a lot in the past. So I asked his only sister, Monique, to illumine this period of their lives for us. The Stork family left from Bordeaux, France, for New York in 1939. After spending a month or so in the city, they headed to St. Petersburg, Florida by bus in time to have their children enrolled in school. Gilbert, always doing unusual things, had studied universities in the United States at the public library here in New York, and concluded that the University of Florida at Gainesville was the best place to study chemistry in the United States. So as soon as he graduated from high school, the family moved to Gainesville. Gilbert made a better search for graduate school. He didn't go to the New York Public Library, but he heard of the University of Wisconsin, and also in those days of the University of Illinois. He took a bus to Illinois, and when he got there, Roger Adams wasn't available that day. So what did he do? He got back on the bus, he had a ticket, and he went to the University of Wisconsin, and there he met Dr. William McElvain, and he worked for him. And Dr. McElvain was a wonderful man, and really guided Gilbert in his early days of American chemistry. After spending 1 year at Lakeside Laboratories, that's the name of the place he worked, a letter arrived from Harvard University appointing him to his first academic position. I wish it were as easy as that today. And as they say, the rest is history. Monique's letter continues. This is part of Monique's sister's letter that she wrote specially for this group today. So many people know you, Gilbert, or know of you as a brilliant chemist, but only one person knows you as a brother. I think you had 4 passions when you were a kid. One was bicycling. The second was taking watches apart and never putting them back together. He wanted to find out how they worked, but he never bothered to put it together to find out how they worked. Building all sorts of things, thanks to the ancestors of the Lego building parts, and 4, fooling your little sister, but at the same time, being a very protective brother towards the little girl that was 5 years younger than you. Monique continues, when I was about 13 or 14, you came with our parents to pick me up at the end of summer camp in Tennessee. Our father did the driving, but suddenly our mother suggested, Jacques, why don't you let Jules, my French, drive? You had just turned 18 then. It was so obvious after 2 minutes that you had never practiced driving at all. I was really terrified, and I still don't understand how we made it. To be totally fair, I think the driving problem remained throughout your life. I believe the following story will confirm that. You and Winifred used to pick me up at the airport when I came to visit every year. I would usually let Winifred sit in the front seat. Fortunately, she quickly realized that you would would literally turn around to face me when talking to me. So while his hands remained on the wheel, the rest of him was someplace in that car. We don't know where, but we're glad we all made it. A lot of amusing stories like that pop up when I look back. But I am certain of one thing. Your motto must have been always open to others, because you were always willing to help, whether it was your sister or a total stranger. The answer was the same. And Gilbert, you can brag about that as much as chemistry. And you have no idea how much I miss you. Many. Many of us in this audience recall Gilbert's adventures with cars. I personally recall that he gave away 2 cars. I'm sorry he gave away one. It was a model green Jaguar. I thought it was very classy, but he gave it away on Columbus Circle to perfect strangers because the tension level was too great for him to deal with. The car was always broken down, and he was always in a hurry. In return for the cars, Gilbert received a very great gift from each of these 2 people, a ride to the nearest railway station. He also had trouble losing wheels while going across the George Washington Bridge. But not to worry. Lady Luck was always with him, and he got to know all of the guards on the George Washington Bridge. When they saw a wheel coming, they knew he was back. I'll now tell you a story about scientific international events in which Gilbert played a major role. You probably have never heard this story because it was a deep, dark secret for years. And little did you know that Gilbert was not everything we knew, but he was a diplomat, and you get it, a diplomat besides. I'll tell you about the story that he played a major role in. There was a time when China and the United States had a hostile relationship. Indeed, they really had no relations at all. This was unhealthy for the world and science at Columbia. The physics department here had several distinguished Chinese physicists who were working hard to change this, to encourage better relationship. The Chinese government finally granted their request and agreed for 5 chemists and 5 physicists to visit the United States. This was the first time. This is hot stuff, and it had never happened before. Professors T.D. Lee, Chen Xiongwu, and Gilbert Stork, our great diplomat, hosted the Chinese delegation at Columbia. All this was absolutely top secret at the time. The delegation met at Rockefeller Center with the FBI, the CIA, the New York City Police, all with their weapons on holster to show New York views to our visitors. The scientific meetings were to begin on Monday, but how to entertain these visitors on the weekend, on Sunday. Gilbert and his wife, Winifred, lived in a secluded area in New Jersey, and they decided that they would invite the Chinese delegation to share in an American picnic at their home. Amazingly, everyone agreed if security was tight. Security was so tight I didn't dare look this way or that way without getting permission. So now we had previously mentioned New York federal, Chinese law enforcement, as well as the New York State Police, along with the county and local police. And again, of course, with their weapons on holster. I didn't know how to say they had taken it out. I said broad. But I was told by a policeman, you call it on holster. Remember that. If you don't know it, this is what you'll get from today at least. The George Washington Bridge was closed in both directions for this expedition. I suggested to Woodford, who was an excellent cook, that maybe she should hire some chefs, but she insisted she would do it all herself. I'm quite sure that the picnic was the highlight of the delegation's visit to New York, and it may have stimulated the Stork family interest in diplomacy, since Benit's grandson is now the French ambassador to Jordan. Gilbert retired in 1992. So many retirees worry about that. They get very, very quiet because they're going to be retired. But I knew he wouldn't have any problem at all, because chemistry has been his entire life. Since he had happily breathed and slept chemistry forever, I knew it would continue. And it did. He published 24 scientific papers in his retirement. The last paper, and since I'm not supposed to mention chemistry, this is a personal talk, but the last paper entitled, you know what it's entitled, all of you know what it's entitled, Germany, in letters, shortly before his death. In total, he published 245 papers during his academic career. Early in 2004, Ayako came to work for Gilbert. With her extensive experience at John and Wyatt, she was a great asset to his research group. When he became ill, no one could have done more for him or been more attentive than Ayako. But everyone, unfortunately, must accept that life has a beginning and an end. I feel so fortunate, and I know you do too, to have worked and known Gilbert. He gave generously to all who sought his counsel, and he will live in our minds and hearts forever. I'm glad to see you.